Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to English online class. So, in this video, I am going to explain the remaining part of the speech. So, in the previous video, I had explained the four parts of speech, that is noun, pronoun, verb, and adverb. So, I hope all of you beheaded the parts of speech. Now, let's study the next part of speech. That is, we'll study that is the next part of parts of speech, that is adjective. See the definition of the adjective here, children. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun and a pronoun. See, children, I'll repeat it once again. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun and a pronoun. So adjectives are a word used to describe a person, place, or a thing. Is a word that describes more about a noun, or it gives a more information about the noun. So adjectives are the word which used for description of something or somebody. So adjectives are very important of the sentences. Using adjective means that we can express the quality of any person or a object. Now let us study with the examples now. Take the first example, that is elephant is a strong animal. That is elephant is a strong animal. So in this sentence, elephant and animal both are noun. It describes a noun. So it describes what kind of elephant it is. So elephant is a strong animal. So strong is adjective in the sentences. I have shown in the red mark. So strong is adjective in this sentence. Next come, Geeta is a beautiful girl. See children, Geeta is a beautiful girl. In this sentence, which are noun? Here Geeta and girl are both are noun. It also gives the more information, or it gives a description about Geeta, what kind of girl Geeta is. So Geeta is a beautiful girl. So beautiful is adjective in this sentence. Next come third one. Rohan is a tall boy. Rohan is a tall boy. Here also in this sentence, here Rohan and boy both are noun. So Rohan and boy both are noun. So it describes what kind of boy the Rohan is, whether he's a tall boy or a short boy. It says that Rohan is a tall boy. So Rohan, so tall is adjective in this sentence. Next comes fourth one. Our family is a happy family. See children, here our and family both are noun and pronoun. It describes the what kind of family it is. It is happy family. So happy is adjective in this sentence. Next comes Ravi is an honest boy. That is, Ravi is an honest boy. Here in this sentence, honest is adjective because it gives the information about what kind of Ravi is. Ravi and boy both are noun. So it shows what kind of the boy the Ravi is. It describes the how the Ravi is. So honest is a adjective in this sentence. So children, I'll tell you once again what is adjective. So adjective is a word used to describe a noun and a pronoun. I hope you understood the what is the meaning of adjective. The next comes, that is preposition. See children, what do you mean by preposition? We'll see here. Preposition is a word which shows the relation of a noun or a pronoun with the other noun in a sentences. See children, I'll explain it once again. Preposition is a word which shows the relation of a noun or a pronoun with other word in a sentences. That is, preposition are a word which links noun, pronoun to other words in a sentences. Preposition usually describe the position of something. The time of a preposition acts to connect the people, object, time, and location of a sentences. So it shows the relation between noun or a pronoun with the other noun in a sentences. So let us see with the examples now. See here, my mother is sitting on the chair. See children, my mother is sitting on the chair. Here it shows the relation about mother is, in this sentence mother is a noun and chair is also a noun. It shows the relation between, and sitting is a this one. It shows the relation between what the mother is, what she is doing. So here it shows the relation between both the noun, that is my mother is sitting on the chair. So on is the preposition in the sentences. It shows the relation between mother and the chair, that is on. Link, that is on, is the preposition in the sentence. Next, he is standing near the bus stop. See children, he is standing near the bus stop. Here near is preposition, because here which is noun here? Pronoun. Here he is pronoun. So he is standing near the bus stop. It shows the relation that what he is doing, that is near is the preposition in this sentence. Next come, Somu eats breakfast in the morning. See children, Somu eats breakfast in the morning. Here Somu is noun or in is preposition in the sentences. The next comes, the cat is under a table. See children, the cat is under a table. So here under is preposition. Here table is noun. The cat is also noun. It shows a relation. The cat is table means, does it don't give any meaning? So no, it gives the meaning, that is under is preposition. So it shows the link or relation between these two nouns. That is the cat is under a table. The next comes, the teacher is standing in front of the student. See children, the teacher is standing in front of the student. In front is preposition. How is preposition children here? The teacher and the student, both are noun. So what is the relation between this? So whether they are standing in front or in backside or beside or next to them. So the teacher is standing in front of the student. So in front is preposition in the sentences. See children, once again I'll repeat the preposition. See here, preposition is a word which shows the relation of a noun or a pronoun with the other noun in a sentences. So this is the meaning of preposition. I hope you understood. Next, conjunction. See children, what do you mean by conjunction? Conjunction is a word which joins two words or sentences. See children, it's a very simple. Conjunction is a word which joins two words or two sentences. That is, two words means book, pen. See, I'll explain with the examples now. See here children, she bought a book and a pen. Here there are two words. Can you tell me which are two words? That is book and pen. They join both the words. So the joining is and. So and is conjunction in the sentence. Next comes, we cancelled the picnic because it was raining. See children, we cancelled the picnic because it was raining. Here there are two sentences. One, we cancelled the picnic, it was raining. So we wanted to join these two sentences. We use the preposed conjunction, that is because. So because is conjunction in the sentences. That is, we called the picnic because it was raining. So here we join the two sentences. So next comes, keep quiet, otherwise leave the place. See children, keep quiet, otherwise leave the place. Here keep quiet is one sentence and leave the place is another sentence. So we wanted to join again these two sentences. We are using the word otherwise. So here the conjunction is otherwise. That is, keep quiet, otherwise leave the place. So here otherwise is conjunction. Next comes, he studied hard but he failed. Here also there are how many sentences? Here two sentences are there. It joins two sentences. That is, he studied hard is one sentence, he failed is another sentence. We are using but conjunction. So here but is conjunction. That is, he studied hard but he failed. So but is conjunction in this sentence. Next comes, she drinks tea or coffee. See children, she drinks tea or coffee. Here there are two words, that is, one is tea word and one more is coffee. Here we are joining two words, whether she drinks coffee or a tea. So here or is conjunction here. So children, see once again what is the meaning of conjunction. That is, conjunction is a word which join two words or two sentences. Those are called as conjunction. It's a joining or a joining of two words, that we call them as a conjunction. Interjection. It is the last part of speech. See children, what do you mean by interjection? Interjection is a word that expresses a strong or a sudden emotion or a surprise feeling. Yes, it expresses the surprise feeling, emotions, which we call hoo-ha. These are called as a interjection. See that. Take the example. First one. Ooh, I passed my English test. That is wow. That is I passed my English test. That is wow is interjection in here. Next, hooray, we won the match. When we are happy when we won the match, what do you say? Hooray, we won the match. That is hooray is interjection. Oh, what a beautiful house it is. When we see something beautiful, we say, oh, what a beautiful. So here, oh, what a beautiful house it is. So, oh is interjection here. Next, Yahoo, I got the prize. So, when we are happy, you express the feeling, na? So, Yahoo is expressing their feeling, that is happiness. That is, Yahoo is interjection here. Alas, I missed the opportunity. When we feel sad, we want to express sad feelings, and we use alas. So, alas, I missed the opportunity. So, children, these are the all 8 parts of speech. I hope you understood all the 8 parts of speech and had all the parts of speech very correctly and write in a class or book. The next video, I'll come with the types of sentences now. Okay, children? Okay, take care. Thank you.